Okay, so this video is gonna be about a bit about Kaido's Kaido's background. Kaido is one of the Yonkos in One Piece, and his background starts with that he obviously this with spoilers for people who do not read the manga. So please read the manga. You're gonna be much further if you read the manga and watch the anime. Okay, let's start. So Kaido's story starts with he is one of the members of the Rock Disabek pirates. Rock Disabek was a guy that wanted to be the ruler of the world, and he was defeated because Goldie Roger and Carp joined forces together to defeat him, and then because they have to save the heavenly dragons. And then later on the group split after the war. So Kaido disappeared, and then later on Kaido have a war with Moria, and Kaido killed all of Moria's crews. And so Kaido's background is from one of the most powerful crew ever existed. Then Kaido joined forces with the shogun in Wano, joined the corrupt shogun and killed Oden, and obviously that Yamato Orochi. And after that, so Kaido's background is we don't know exactly if Kaido if he was like some people say that he was experiment, the government used him as experiment, celestial dragons. That can be a possibility because of after the war, after Disabek was defeated in the war, it's totally possible that they take some of the members prisoners. One of them maybe it was Kaido, and the world government in that time to experiment on him, because they say they tried to kill him, I think 8 times. 8 times. So yeah, and so it's many things I can speculate about. What kind of devil fruit he have, or if he have no devil fruit, is like his other thing is his race is the dragon. But I think if I have to be honest with this kind of thing, because and we are in Wano. Wano is a fantasy version of Japan, and the most popular like evil creature in Japanese mythology is the Oni. Kaido is a big guy with the Kinabo. Okay, he transformed to a dragon. Yeah, he do. So, but it's not his devil fruit, because we have not. Because if it was his devil fruit, they will tell that he was his devil fruit. So something is a bit wrong here. Here is that there is a reason why I wonder if that is the case. That Kaido have another devil fruit, but the dragon is that just his race. For example, like fishmen, they are just a new, very rare race that they are dragons, but they can also eat devil fruit. So that means if that is the case, if that is true, what another YouTuber have say, if that is true, that Kaido is belong to the dragon race. So what is Kaido's then devil fruit? So that is very interesting, because it's very, very powerful then. And maybe it not have a devil fruit because of this. I do not know. And so on. So there's lots of speculation about Kaido. Lots of speculation, because maybe Kaido is the one with the biggest speculation still have to him. yeah, it's so many things that is still unclear about his background, and all of these kind of things. Yeah, so for the first time we see him, like we see him as a character, not as a silhouette, was in the chapter Suicide, and he jumped from one of the sky islands, and when he fall into the ground, nothing was he heard no, he, well, nothing. He was totally fine when he come up from the hole. And so it's like, so that is the I think the problematic is that is this like we only have the history, like in short history, when he was with Rock Disabek, and then we have him now in Wano, where we have to still have the backstory about his before Disabek, before why is Kaido the person he's today. That we're still missing. So, and that maybe some people have forgot, that we have a backstory of Lin Lin, aka Big Mom, but we don't have any backstory of Kaido. Like backstory we have on Lin Lin. So probably we have to go back. So when will the backstory come? Because if you do a backstory with Kaido, you cannot do like one chapter and finish. You have to do many chapters, and we have been so long in Wano. So if the backstory with Kaido is probably very huge, because it's so many things that is input in the backstory. I really wonder how we will ever in time come to the end of One Piece if they're gonna do a huge backstory for Kaido. And so I say before, I think there will happen some very huge thing in the chapter 1000, and that I think my speculation is that my speculation is that Nico Robin will get killed in the end of the chapter because of many different reasons. That's just my speculation. I don't say I want that to happen. I just say that it's speculated. Then the second member of the Straw Pirates probably will get killed. Is my favorite character, that is Jinbei, and probably he's gonna be killed in the battle with Vasco da Gama in the Blackbeard Pirates. But reason why I think Nico Robin will fall in the chapter 1000 is because of Yamato. Because the reason why Yamato also can read the poneglyph. And Yamato is much more a battle person, like a war person. And we also have another very powerful female character on the enemy side, that is Black Maria. And probably Nico Robin gonna fight with Black Maria and defeat her. But in that term, I just think that in that term there will happen something that she will get killed. Yeah, but so there's other things, and it's problematic here. If maybe the chapter 1000 is the start of Kaido's backstory, because we cannot have a character like Kaido as this powerful and this powerful background with no explanation. It's almost like you have, how can I say it? It's almost like you have a big commercial for something and then nothing else. You cannot do a big step 1 without a step 2. So yeah, that's what we're waiting for, is like Kaido's backstory. Because if we don't have any backstory with Kaido, and just say that he's belong, example, to a dragon race, it means nothing. It's just thin air. So that is, I think, is problematic and all of these kind of things. Yeah, and that is everything I really want to say in this video about kaido and this kind of thing. Okay, bye.